prominently as describing the Republican Party as, quote, a bunch of cranks, and said your opponents on the stage make a buffet of crazy and inane comments. I'm sure that's insulting to some of these people up here. We're now here face to face. Tell us which one of these people are saying crazy or inane things.
Well, I'm sure you have John Weaver's telephone number. You can go ahead and give him a call. But let me just say...
Hang on, then let's follow up on that, because you speak for yourself. You yourself have said the party is in danger of becoming anti-science. Who on the stage is anti-science?
Listen, when you make comments that fly in the face of what 98 out of 100 climate scientists have said, when you call into question the science of evolution, all I am saying is that in order for the Republican Party to win, we can't run from science. We can't run from mainstream conservative philosophy. We've got to win voters. We've got to do what I did as governor when I was reelected. We reached out and we brought in independents. I got independents, I got conservative Democrats. If we're going to win in 2012, we've got to make sure that we have somebody who can win based upon numbers, the math that will get us there. And by making comments that basically don't reflect the reality of the situation, we turn people off. Number two, we've got to have somebody who can lead. This president was successful in getting elected. He can't lead this country. He can't even lead his own party. I'm here to tell you, I can get elected. I can bring the numbers together to make this successful in 2012, and I can lead based upon where I've been as governor.
Governor Perry, Governor Huntsman was not specific about names, but the two of you do have a difference of opinion about climate change. Just recently in New Hampshire, he said that weekly or even daily, scientists are coming forward to question the idea that human activity is behind climate change. Which scientists have you found most credible on this subject?
Well, I do agree that the science is not settled on this. The idea that we would put Americans' economy at jeopardy based on scientific theory that's not settled yet, to me is nonsense. I mean, and I tell somebody, I said, just because you have a group of scientists that have stood up and said, here is the fact, Galileo got outvoted for a spell. But the fact is, to put America's economic future in jeopardy, asking us to cut back in areas that would have monstrous economic impact on this country is not good economics, and I will suggest to you is not necessarily good science. Find out what the science truly is before you start putting the American economy in jeopardy.
Just to follow up quickly, tell us how you've done that. Are there specific scientists or specific theories that you found especially compelling as you've educated yourself?
Let me tell you what I find compelling. Is what we've done in the state of Texas, using our ability to regulate our clean air. We cleaned up our air in the state of Texas more than any other state in the nation during the decade. Nitrous oxide levels down by 57%. Ozone levels down by 27%. That's the way you need to do it, not by some scientist somewhere saying, here is what we think is happening out there. The fact of the matter is the science is not settled on whether or not the climate change is being impacted by man to the point where we're going to put America's economics in jeopardy.
Governor, Congresswoman Bachmann, a question about energy. Back to that subject.